Good morning. I'm hoping the sun is going to show up right back here in just a couple of minutes here. And I'm hoping that this early Sunday morning finds you in a space of peace, even if it doesn't really make sense. I sometimes find myself stuck between the desire to kind of know what's going on in the world, i.e. like watch the news or read the news, and my desire for sanity, because it just seems like it's so intense all the time, and I just don't think we're built for that kind of stimulus consistently. So this little reminder is to practice the pause. I've myself been away for several days here and just getting back and settling back into the world. It's a bit disorienting. And I think we need that time away to catch our breath. Whether it just means unplugging from social media and news outlets and those kind of things for a period, or whether you can actually kind of get away from it all, take a vacation, whether that means just taking some time to watch the sun come up. Our bodies, our minds, our hearts, our souls need to know that whatever chaos is happening that's being captured by news outlets that's insisting on your attention cannot be the only information going into your central nervous system, to your spirit. You need some information that the world still turns, the sun comes up, the waves crash, there is still some peace, there's still some pause. And if you're not in a space where you can, fully unplug from that for a period of time, I encourage you to practice the pause anyway. Before any big decision, before any reaction, when you receive the stimulus that provokes reaction in a world that tells us that timely, quick responses are appropriate and best and mean you win, or whatever it means. I encourage you to practice the pause. Just pause. Just for a moment before responding or reacting. If it's a kid acting out, if it's a social media post, you can take a breath. You can practice the pause. You can take a moment and settle into your true self. Respond from there. And I believe you will be much happier with your response in the long run. And we forget, those of us who study ancient texts and look to ancient teachers, sometimes we forget the pace of life. A couple thousand years ago, it was much slower. People were moving about on foot. Conversations were happening one-on-one. News broke over weeks, months, and years, not moments. And that gave us all time to adjust, to respond more appropriately, I imagine, with some more thoughtfulness. So let's reclaim that for ourselves today. You get a choice. Maybe not on a global scale. We can always qualify and justify things out to where we have no control over them. We have control over ourselves and our responses. So I encourage you to find a moment for that breath, to practice that pause before a response or reaction, but also just to recenter. And I hope it will cultivate peace in your life. Grace and peace, friends.